squad after the game on Saturday, and sort of how have you taken what the manager said about the aftermath of it?
Obviously, it was a very disappointing result. It's clearly an opponent to the title race, so it was very disappointing, as I said, and the manager was not happy at all with our performance. And yeah, we just want to take conscience about the situation, even if it's our first defeat this season. It has been hard to accept it, so we want to bounce back as soon as possible, and we want to do it tomorrow in Europa League and after the weekend against Fulham.
He was talking about determination being an issue and him needing to find out, and the group as a whole needing to find out why determination seemed to be an issue against Tottenham. I just wondered what were your thoughts on that as a reason for the performance and why that may have been an issue.
I don't think it was only a lack of determination. For sure, Tottenham start the game from the front foot better than us. I mean, you cannot concede 2 goals in the first 15 minutes, otherwise you put yourself in a very difficult position. After we tried to play when we had the ball, but obviously it was not the Chelsea we used to see from the beginning of the season. So yeah, we cannot happy with this kind of performance, and I think everybody is aware about the poor performance we had, and we just want to make it right the next game.
Andy?
Olivier, the manager also alluded to, he said some of the players were saying that it was difficult after the international break because they'd been here, there and everywhere. I mean, some of the players were claiming this. Is this true? Do you think the international break played its part?
I didn't heard about this, but obviously it's always difficult to play a strong team like Tottenham after an international break. You always travel everywhere. It's tiring, to be honest, obviously, but we are professional football players. It's been a while for me. I'm in national team, and I'm very happy to play for my country. So I don't want to find excuses, and we know that's they are the hardest game after the international break for a few reasons you just said. But we don't want to hide behind this thing, and we just need to be responsible, and we already work on what went wrong on the game, and we just want to one more time make it better, right, improve, for the next games.
And is your professional pride still hurting from Saturday? Because I know pros, you move on very quickly, but this one seems to be hanging around a bit, the after effects.
Excuse me, what
so
do you...
Is your professional pride still hurting from Saturday, or have you moved on?
Collectively.
You personally?
No, collectively, obviously, I'm not happy to lose that kind of game, especially one more time, because this is an opponent, direct opponent to the title race. So, yeah, when you lose, you're not happy, you're not proud of your performance. So, basically, it's a normal feeling to feel angry about what we've done on the pitch, and we cannot be satisfied with that kind of performance. But personally, I always try to bring something when I come on the pitch. And the manager bring me on. I just try to show my determination and to show that I'm ready to help the team when I can. And yeah, after he makes his choices, but I just try to give my best on the pitch, and after to change things, we'll see.
Adam?
Olivier, it's normal when a new manager comes that it normally takes some time to understand exactly what he wants you to do. We saw that at Manchester City with Pep. How far off do you feel this group of players and yourself are from fully understanding the new manager?
I think we understand his philosophy, how he wants us to play on the pitch. Basically, it's all about following the ball, pressing high, covering the ball, being compact. And obviously we didn't make it against Tottenham, so we need to come back to these main things, these main principles. And yeah, we are. The message of the coach is quite clear. It's just about commitment, implication after doing things right on the pitch. So yeah, I think we are not far that what we can do, but what he wants us to do on the pitch. But you always obviously can improve yourself, but the message is clear, and I think we understand it. It's not because we lost that we have to question about are we ready about the manager's philosophy. It's just a mental problem. I mean, we were not ready to play this kind of game. That's it.
Why were you not ready?
Because I don't know. If I had the answer, maybe I could be in the staff. No, to be serious, that is maybe one of the reasons we've been caught straight away from the start. When you are not ready in the head to play that kind of game, things can happen. So that's one of the explanations I can give it to you today.
Liam.
Olivier, clearly Saturday wasn't the kind of day you take positives from, but you've scored 3 goals in your last 4 matches now personally. You had a tough start to the season, obviously, with not much preparation time with the World Cup, but do you feel that you're getting a bit of momentum now?
Yeah, obviously as a striker, it's always nice for the confidence to score. Obviously, I cannot be happy with the result on the weekend, but it's always interesting to come on the pitch and being decisive, efficient. Personally, I had a difficult preparation because I had to come back after the team, but I was not the only one, so I had to be patient, to work hard at training. After I had the opportunity in October, I think after the international break, to play 4 games in a row in Premier League. I was feeling very well, and after the next international break, when I came back, the manager just changed his mind about who has to start, and I just accept and work more at training to come back in the starting 11. But and Alvaro did well, so that's quite a fair competition between us. And when he's doing well, it's normal that you have to wait and work hard at training to come back in the starting 11. But obviously, if I want to come back, I need to be efficient and show the manager that I'm ready. I do. So now just want to carry on like that and keep that momentum.
Moose, Simon and Paul.
Just following on from that, so how frustrating is it when you're not playing week after week? Because you won the World Cup this year with France, which is a massive thing for you. You seem to play well with Eden Hazard and bring the best out of him. So, because you're also 32 now, so how frustrating is it when you're sat on the bench every week?
It's quite tough for me these few past weeks, because obviously I'm a competitor. I want to be on the pitch to help the team to reach our target, to give my best. But you are part of a big club. There is another very good striker. So as I said, the competition is quite fair, and I won the World Cup this summer. I feel blessed, and it was an amazing achievement, but bring me a lot of confidence. But now, it's part of the past, and I want to look forward. And now, it's true, I'm 32, but I still have, I think, a few years in front of me at the high level. So I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give everything, and. The few months coming are very important for me, so I will be fully committed to finish the season as best as I can.
Olivier, you obviously know N'Golo very, very well. His change of position has come under a lot of scrutiny. How do you think he's adapted to playing a different position for Chelsea this season?
I think N'Golo can play every single position on midfield, from my point of view. In manager philosophy, you know how he wants us to play. Jorginho, I mean the holding midfielder, Jorginho or Cesc, are playing a very important part in our game. So maybe in the manager's mind, N'Golo is maybe more efficient in playing that position box to box. He can be more efficient carrying the ball, you know, finding passes between the lines. And obviously we know how fast he is, so when he recovers the ball, he can perforate the lines. So that's one of his main strengths as well. So I think it's a good position for him. He just needs to be maybe more selfish around the box, edge of the box, when he have the opportunity to shoot. And I'm pretty sure he will score more goals. But we know that it's not his main strength, but it's very important for us in recovering the ball. You know, he's everywhere, and yeah, I mean, we don't need to question ourselves about. I think his position. It's just we need to adapt about what wants the manager.
And we'll finish with Paul.
Olivier, it's another London derby on Sunday, this time against Fulham. What kind of response do you expect from the Chelsea players, and do you as players still feel you can catch a team like Manchester City, even though the gap is 7 points?
We are only in November, you know, and there is a lot of game and points to gain. So yeah, we're gonna fight till the end, trust me, and we're gonna take the game one by one, step by step. We want to make this gap smaller. We will have a big game on the 8th of December against City, as you know. But before, obviously, we need to win this derby. It's always massive to play a derby, especially Fulham, who is a team not in a very good position, so they will want to bounce back. You know, I think they won the last game, so maybe they are back. And yeah, we are ready. We want to make things right and make our supporters more proud of us after this game.